Hello, my name is Justin Vandersar, and this is my presentation for the 5 minutes any argument you want. And my argument is that this presentation meets the required criteria for this assignment. So, that's my claim. Going from there, I'm going to present my evidence straight off the bat, and I'm going to go on and talk about my presentation style and how it meets the requirements. First of all, I'm going to take a good second. I'm going to make eye contact with as many of you guys in the back there as I can. It's nice to see all your lovely faces. I'm glad to see you guys are here. After that, I'm going to mention that you'll see all my bullet cues in this are nothing more than simple cues for me to continue speaking from. And I'm not reading off them directly, and I don't need to because I know my context. Following that, I think you've all noticed that I'm speaking with a very loud, clear, and audible voice level. Can you guys in the back hear me? I see nods, thank you. And that also proves that I know how to present. Going on from that, I'm going to transition into the ability that I can transition. I've been transitioning using nice words that loop you in to what I'm going to be talking about next, and I'm going to do so right now. Moving on, I am very well professionally dressed. In fact, let me just fix my button here. Thank you. I'm going to move on to my next slide. And I'm going to talk about even more evidence that proves that I am meeting the criteria for this assignment. First of all of my slides are very effective. And to prove that, they all adhere to the professional standards required. As you can see, I have a footer right here and a page number. As well, I have followed a consistent template following the guidelines Mr. Bawa has outlined previously in class, where he mentioned that white borders and backgrounds are best. Moving on from that, you can also, if you want to check, everything here is grammatically correct and error-free. If you guys want to take a minute and look, make sure that I'm not lying about this, there's no spelling mistakes. I think we're all good. And that brings me to my next point, and that is I have reinforced all of the visuals in text through my speaking and also on the presentation. And as you can see, to prove so, I've put in reinforced steel around the images in this and around this bit of text. And finally, that brings me to my last set of evidence, and that is my explanation of the content I have on this presentation. So I've taken a lot of time to lay this out in a very logical, coherent sequence. In fact, it's the exact sequence that appears in our rubric. And I've also done a very good job of making it captivating and interesting to you guys. I hope you guys found me captivating, at least. Finally, I want to make sure that all of you guys understand this material. All of you will be presenting following me, hopefully doing just as well as I do. And it's very important to me that you guys know this as well as I do. Finally, I'm going to bring us all around back to our conclusion. And my conclusion is that I should receive full marks for this presentation. My proof, as I've outlined previously, is that I have followed all the guidelines in the rubric and everything that was given to us. There is one exception. I did forget to put the logo on, so if you want to ding me for that, feel free. And it also meets the any argument of your choice. That was the main criteria for this. Does anyone have any comments or concerns or questions for me? Thank you for your time.